Never every single snap for an entire season. Then, if the Jags make the playoffs, he would have to do the playoffs and Super Bowl. That would be possibly one of the greatest feats that humanity has ever seen. I think if he could pull that off, we would have to study his body after the season and understand how he managed to do that. Matter of fact, if he can do that, we should send him against the gorilla. With that being said, 257 men had their lives changed this week getting picked in the NFL draft. 257 men, let's cut that down to 100 versus one gorilla. Who wins? I just have to throw this in there. We'll get back to Travis Hunter in the draft in a minute, but I need to talk about this. Who wins? The men or the gorilla?
I mean, it depends what you give the guys, bro. If we're letting weapons, we got the gorilla, no problem. But if it's fist to fist, close quarters combat, it's wraps. I think the gorilla's got us beat.
Yeah, no weapons are allowed. I believe this is a straight up fist fight. But like, can you imagine Travis Hunter though playing offense and defense against the gorilla? Like, you know what I mean? Like, if he can do it in the NFL season for a whole season, I think he's got a good chance. I'm taking the 100 men, by the way, against the gorilla. Like, you know what I mean? Let me pick the 100 men. Let me pick the gorilla too. Let me pick which gorilla we're going to fight. I'm going to pick the smallest one I can find. I'm going to go look at the tape and find a gorilla who maybe while he was in college picked up like an ACL injury or something. Maybe the gorilla was a track athlete. He's got an ACL. And then we're going to get John Jones as the first man out there. Front leg kicks only. We're just going to target that ACL knee and then the gorilla can't move and then we're going to win. With that being said though, I'm back in the 100 men. Let's get back to the NFL. That's just a side tangent. Get used to that during the season. Jackson Dart, from watching that John Gruden video, this guy plays like Hawk Tua, bro, over in Miami. This guy tries to tackle linebackers. He's a QB. You know what I mean? You can't take hits like that, especially on the NFL level, bro, because he's going to get injured. He's going to get injured and he's going to get killed. So maybe we send Jackson Dart first against the gorilla. He can try and give a concussion, leads with his helmet. But we need to leave this gorilla thing alone. Oh, man. Can you imagine watching this video and you don't know about the 100 men versus one gorilla debate? And they're like, why are these guys talking about NFL players fighting gorillas? But we'll get to that at the end of the video. Our top 10 NFL players who could single-handedly take the gorilla. Number 1, Aaron Donald. Anyway, back to the draft. We've got to talk about the elephant in the room too. Sorry, the gorilla in the room. What the fuck's he doing here? What happened to the other 99 men? Why is he looking at me?
And then, of course, Micah Robinson, Tom Grossi's pick. The Grossi posse was shouting his name out. I don't know if they could hear it on the actual broadcast, but you see the fan footage and they're screaming his name, and it's so awesome to see. I was so happy for him.
Yeah, shout out to Tom Grossi, man. I watched a lot of his videos last season when I was getting back into the NFL and stuff. So to see him, I was watching the draft live and saw him come out on stage and I was like, wait, I had to do a double take. I was like, is that my man? You know what I mean? But yeah, now that was a dope moment for him. Yep. And you know what, Q? Maybe after this season, once the Nameless NFL show pops off, bro, that'll be you next year making that pick in Pittsburgh. That is where the draft is being held next year. I was going to say maybe I get to do Ravens pick in Pittsburgh next year, but bro, I would get booed off stage. You know what I mean? They would be throwing shit at me. The gorilla would be in the back throwing actual shit at me because he's still alive. That was our roundup of the 2025 NFL draft. I don't even know how long this video is going to be. I feel like we've spoke for quite some time now and addressed everything we needed to address. Last thing we need to address, though, are top 10 NFL players who could beat the gorilla single-handedly. Anyone you want to throw out there, Q? I'm going Aaron Donald. I'm going George Pickens.
I'm going coked up LT.
Hey, that's a good one. That's a good one. Can I think of any players at the top of my head? This is an unscripted part of the video, by the way. So I don't have any other players I think in mind. And Ndamukong Suh. Lions and Ndamukong Suh, though, back in those days. That's a flag on the play already. The gorilla's looking to the ref like, ref, flag.
Do something.
I'm getting beat out of you. Oh, man.
Who we got? We got Donald.
Aaron Donald.
LT,
yeah.
Suh.
And Ndamukong Suh. George Pickens, because he's just going to crash out. Pickens. He might get swatted, but he's still going to crash out. He'll get that first punch in. Believe that. George Pickens can go first.
I mean, talking about the Steelers offense, I think a good 1-2 punch is Pickens and DK. DK's rich as hell
DK,
too.
DK's jacked. Are you kidding me? Ooh, Aqib Talib.
Keep to lead.
Aqib Talib. Take the gorilla's chain.
He's gonna snatch the
You're
gorilla.
gonna take the gorilla's chain? Oh
I
man.
don't know if that's a good idea. I think that's just gonna make him more pissed.
That's the good thing though, and then we can like get him to chase Aqib Talib, who can just backpedal the whole way. And then remember I said I'm picking the gorilla with the dodgy ACL. He's trying to chase down Aqib Talib, the ACL pops again. It's game, you know?
Do we need 10 or are we good with the 5 we got?
I think we're winning with the 5 we got, but we still need a bench just in case to cheer them on. Ray Lewis. Give me Ray Lewis. Are you kidding me? I've got to pick my boy Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis. Let's do Patrick Willis.
It's getting tough now.
I'm thinking of somebody throw out there to sacrifice.
Well, that was the George Pickens pick. He's going to get the first punch and then get swatted back to Pittsburgh. I don't even know where this fight's taking place, but still. I'm going to go Cam Chancellor. He's going to lay a hit stick, even if it's the one hit he gets in. Give me a hit stick tackle, lay the gorilla out. Gorilla's going to be like, what the fuck? Where am I? Am I in Pittsburgh? Like, what the fuck?
I think I'm going to go with the guy they call Silverback himself, Trent Williams. I mean, he's going to be a dog.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick. Yeah, because he can then block for the guys who's just getting the licks in. You know what I mean? Hide behind him. Little, you know what I mean? Who else? How many have we got now? 7? We need 3 more.
I think we're at like 8 or something.
Possibly.
Like that.
Let's go one more each because I'm running out of players that I can think of now.
All right. Trying to think of just some absolute.
I'm gonna pick the guy that the Bucks have just drafted. He weighed in at 464 pounds at 6'7". I'm picking him, bro. So when the gorilla's ACL blows, we're gonna get this guy who's 464 pounds to just sit on him, hold him down, pin him down. The ref's gonna come out like 1, 2, 3, but there's not gonna be a pinfall in this fight. This is no hold barred. Yeah, give me that guy. I don't even know his name, but I'm sure it was the Bucks that picked him up. One more thing, the Bucks picked up Shiloh Sanders. Love to see it. Coach Prime has 2 sons in the NFL. Just while we're on the topic of the Bucks, but yeah, I'm going to him for my final pick in the gorilla draft.
You're thinking about Desmond Watson.
Desmond Watson, yeah.
And then I'm trying to think of more historic guys. And the guy that was coming to my head was Jack Ham from the Steelers Steel Curtain defense. He's just an absolute meathead, absolutely trying to take off anybody's, separate their head from their shoulders. I think we could use that. So I think that's probably the last guy I could add.
I like it. Speaking of Steelers defense, I've got one more pick. With the final pick in the 2025 Gorilla Draft, I select James Harrison. Give me James Harrison in there too. I think that's a solid lineup. I think we went like mostly defense there, but that makes sense. You know, is there any running backs you think we should have picked? Marshawn Lynch, possibly.
I mean,
you could run the motherfucker down. I think
it was Derrick Henry, but
yeah.
Even then, I don't know, man.
Maybe I should have picked Lamar. Lamar could break the gorilla's ankles. Can you imagine the gorilla trying to get his hands on Lamar? You can't tackle that guy. Do you know what I mean? Lamar can make that guy's ankle pop. Whoa. Gorilla, bro, the gorilla's probably never felt an ACL tear before. He's probably going to think, what the hell has happened here? Meanwhile, James Harrison stood behind him, staring down at him, about to just knock his head off, bro. Hey, I like it. I think we're winning. We don't even need 100 men. We just need the 10 or 11 we've just drafted there. Let us know in the comments below. Who do you think we should have included in our 10-man to take on the gorilla? Do you think 100 regular guys could take on a gorilla? Do you think you could? Let us know in the comments below. And I completely forgot this was even an NFL draft video. Let us know in the comments your favorite player that's been drafted. That's probably what I should have said first. Let us know your team, where you're watching from. That's a good question. Where are you watching from? I want to know. I'm from Liverpool in the United Kingdom. If you couldn't tell by the voice, the accent, you're probably thinking... In fact, if people have watched this far in the video, they probably can't even understand a single word I've said, Q. You've been translating the whole time for them. If this is your first time listening to me, you're probably thinking, what the hell is this guy saying? What the hell? You understood that though, didn't you? What the hell, Burton? What the hell, Brian James? Lakers in 5. I can't say that anymore. We got beaten 5 by the Timberwolves, and I'm very sad about it. But stay tuned for more sports videos on the channel. I was going to do some NFL playoffs. Stay stay tuned for more sports videos on the channel. I was going to do a video on the NBA playoffs, but by the time I did, it was too late. And my bracket's already ruined because the Pistons got beat. They got pissed on. The Clippers got beat. Shout out to all the Clippers over on twitch.tv though. Follow me on twitch.tv, link down below. You see the way I make these segues? Like it's nothing. But I could talk all day. Q, anything to add so we can wrap the video off?
No, I'm just looking forward to the season. I know it was voluntary OTAs today, so that's why Crab's not here. I'm the rookie of the group, so I had to be here mandatory. But we'll get the whole gang back here next time, and I'm looking forward to it.
It's funny you mention that because Kirk Cousins, his guy as well, turned up to the voluntary sessions, but he couldn't even. But nah, it's all love. Key will be back hopefully for the next video. We're going to do predictions for the division winners. Probably going to wait and see if there's a few more trades that happen before we do that video. For now, enjoy. I was going to say enjoy gambling. Didn't even mean to say that. Enjoy the NBA playoffs. Football season will be back before you know it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Nameless country. Let's ride. That's the new outro right there. We've got it locked. We're going to have to all do the let's ride together as an outro, by the way, once Key comes back. We're going to have to work that in. And Duval. Every time we say that, it's got to be in unison. But yeah, man. Yeah. That's the end of the video. I can't stop talking. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Nameless country. Let's ride. Oh, Q, come on, man. You were supposed to join in there, bro.
Let's ride.
Okay, there we go. I'll edit it in so we're on top of each other. Whoa.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be
Pause. But yeah, man. That's it. Take it easy, people, man. Oh, bro. I can never wrap videos. I just have too much to say, but nothing at all. Like, for real, what do I even be saying? Nothing. But I just look at, I say nothing, then look at the screen, and I've been talking for 30 minutes.